Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to introduce myself. My name is Adrian. I also have a YouTube channel, Reliable HVACR. I also have a podcast. I also have that same name on all platforms. So YouTube has the long service videos that I guess I'm known for. Social media like TikTok and Instagram has all these shorts that I do, short clips of work as well. And then I have a podcast. So I started doing a podcast, a weekly podcast. Oh, and man, I completely forgot. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I just wanted to give you guys some credentials on how my channel works and what happens with it. So I work with a lot of major brands. So on the HVAC side, I work with Vito Pro Pack tool bags. I work with Field Piece, Elitech, Hick Micro, a bunch of standards in the industry that I'm in. I work with a lot of these big companies, and I've gotten to know a lot of people in these companies just from posting content. There's no other way they would have found me or known who I was. It's just from posting content and YouTube videos, Instagram videos, pictures, all that stuff. And speaking of that, you know, they send me products. They let me in on a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I have a bunch of packages that showed up from these are from Amazon. A lot of Amazon people will come at you trying to have you promote their stuff. I am to a point right now where I can be picky, and I only want certain products, or maybe it has to be worth a couple $100 at least, or something that's worth my time on these videos. So like when you start, you can take them on, but like once you get bigger, you kind of pick and choose. You can do that, or you can set a certain amount. You can get paid for these promotions. You can just take the tool. If it's worth maybe a few $100, you take that as payment. And I work with a bunch of these companies. I work with a bunch of Amazon people. I do have a sponsorship from a major software company that is like beyond me. They found my channel and they liked what I did, so I get paid monthly from them. I get a really good commission bonus on top of that flat fee that I get. And they've also paid for me to go to Vegas for a photo shoot. They've had professional photographers come down for a photo shoot. I've been in commercials for them, and the all expenses paid trip to Vegas, they actually paid me a couple grand, you know, for my time and for being in the commercial. So there's all of that goes on behind the scenes if you see my channel or anything like that. So I'm just trying to get you guys there, and I have a bunch of other companies that are reaching out to me. I've worked with Parker Spoiler too, I forgot to mention them, and a lot of these are coming to me for sponsorships. They're like, what do you charge for this, or what do you charge for that? Doing the podcast now, I do guests that are techs, but companies are reaching out to me to be on the podcast. If it's a company trying to promote, that's another charge that I can do. So there's a bunch of different little incomes that come in, whether it's from YouTube or my tool links, or companies that are paying me for sponsorships. So I just wanted to give a little background on, or a little resume type thing, where if you guys are wondering, I'm not just doing YouTube, I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, and RLS, the Rapid Locking System company. In one form or another, these companies have sponsored me somehow. And now I'm doing this second channel just to help out some guys, because I actually get a lot of questions on how I film, how I edit, my setups, different things like that. And one thing about me is I'm pretty frugal. I don't like to put a lot of money into it. Especially at the beginning. I have invested in some stuff or equipment since then. Trial and error, figuring out how to do some editing. I also don't like, or I've tried to do the different editors, like the fancy ones, and you know, try to learn how to color grade and all that stuff, and I just don't have patience for it. So my editing is super simple. If you check out my main channel, Reliable HVACR, you'll see what, at least on the newer stuff, or the style that I have there. Now, on this channel, Like I said, I'm gonna help out the guys that want to be creators, the guys that want to know how to do specific things. I'm gonna do little, I guess, tutorial videos, behind the scenes setups and different things like that. So if you're interested in that, or you like any of the stuff that I've been doing on any platform, like I said, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, my podcast, all that stuff. I do live streams as well. If you guys enjoy that, I'm going to show you how to do it so that you can apply it to your channel. A lot of you have said that you wanted to start a channel or a brand or anything like that, which I do recommend starting it or thinking about it as a brand. I do run a HVAC business with my dad. He runs a different side of it. I run the HVAC side of it. And I guess I've always had that business mindset. So when I started this whole social media thing, because I did a few of them and then it kind of grew, I treated it as a brand. Honestly, that's kind of how I started, how it grew, how it did. Kind of prepped everything I needed to ahead of time, so that when it did take off, I was already prepared for different aspects of having a YouTube channel, of having a pretty good following on Instagram, you know, stuff like that. Now I've never been viral, so I don't have 1 million subscribers, 100,000, even 20,000. So mine grew organically, slowly, but I'm kind of proud of it the way it did, because I have a really good engaging audience and everybody is super awesome, you know, in the comments. The views are pretty good, you know, the money's pretty good. So I'll go over all of that on this channel, and just bear with me. I'm trying to get all this recorded, as at the moment I do have a little studio that I kind of built out, but I can't even do it right now. So I really wanted to get this video out this week. So I'm here in my van, makeshift on-the-go studio that I've been using before. Now I do have a workbench and setup, but it's also our garage, which gets used for other things, and I can't be in there right now. So I'm trying to get this video out soon so that I kind of introduce myself. Like I said, I did not go viral or anything like that, and this is not get rich quick or get viral type of video. It's just to help you start and do things that you might not know how to do, as far as editing or what things you need to buy and maybe not buy. And I don't want to call anybody out, but like, some channels do take off but they don't have the views. My channel is, like I said, slowly taking off. The views are there. There's going to be slow times, so every now and then it drops down, picks up. Then you kind of get a picture or an idea of like what videos do well. So I do a lot of like stuff at work, but I also do tool reviews and loadouts and, you know, different things like that. So whatever does well for you or whatever you want to concentrate on, that's totally up to you. And this is not only for HVAC people or techs. So if you find my channel and you do something completely different, or a different trade, or just something different in general, I'm just going over how I film and edit and do a lot of the tech stuff behind the scenes, because I am a tech geek at heart. So this is a cool way for me to do different things that I can't post on my main channel because it's work related. And if I post anything else, like, it gets no views. It's not even worth putting up. So that's where all this, or that's where that stuff will land on this page. So yeah, we're going to talk about what I record with, which is my phone. You don't really need anything fancy. If you want to start content creating, which I do think if it's something you're interested in, it's worth taking a shot at. A lot of companies love to just send out stuff because it's free exposure for them. And then once you build up either a good relationship or a good audience, you can get paid sponsorship. So just take all that into account. Like I said, it's not a get rich quick scheme or anything. It's just, you know, if you build it up as a brand, treat it like a brand from the start, and you kind of have, like, if I can point you in the right direction on a few things, possibilities are endless. There are content creators that are out there that make over 100 $100,000 a year on content alone, not from work, not from anything like that. It's sponsorships, paid promotions and stuff like that. And that's, you know, my goal for that. I don't make that much, but I do make like $1,000 or so a month on content creation. So I'm getting there and we're slowly building it. If one of you guys hits it, gets viral or anything like that, you know, it could be a lot more for you. But like I said, I've had to learn this on my own, the hard way, and I didn't have anybody, you know, helping me out, shouting me out, or do anything to promote my channel or anything. So this is all organic. This is all the slow and steady race for me, and I just want to help you guys with your craft and maybe get you started. Like I said, the easiest or the best thing to do is just start posting. Figure out a channel name or whatever you're doing. If anything, just use your name and just start posting. That's the most important thing. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Of course, I'm going to talk about what mics I use, lighting, what editor I use, what I edit on, how I get certain angles, and all the effects that I do. You know, all that's going to be included in these videos coming up. So I'm getting to them very soon. I just want to do a quick introduction, and I hope you guys are, you know, hope you stay tuned for the ride. I don't know where this is going, and we're going to do some cool stuff on here. And like I said, anything that you want to see specifically, leave in the comments down below. I think there's plenty of opportunities for everybody. I don't really care. Nobody helped me, but if I can help somebody, like I do with my HVAC channel, I get tons of messages that helps on that aspect, you know, at work. People that do work, HVAC work, and they get help from my channels. And then now, I feel like this year a lot of people are trying to get into the content creation side. So if that can be something that I can help you with too, you know, that's awesome, and hopefully you get something out of this channel. So yeah, if you're looking to get into it, just start. Okay, when this video is posted, there's going to be a link in the description of the equipment that I use. So if you just want a quick glance, because people have asked me like, what tripod do I use, how do I get hands-free recording, how do I, you know, I get questions all the time, and that's why this channel is coming up or going up. But I'm gonna do a kit, so it's in my tool link. So basically on my main channel, I do have a tool link of all the tools that I use at work. There's gonna be a section in there that's gonna be like, what can we name it, like film gear or things things I used to record, you know. So I'll name it something like that, and you can go in there and it's gonna be the tripods, the lighting, and I'll keep adding to it as I go. Those will all be Amazon links. They will be affiliate links, but it's no extra cost to you. It's just that's another way I make money too, right? That's another couple hundred bucks a month that I make on just tool links. So all of that I will get to. I will show you how I make money, where I make that money, and, you know, show you the opportunities that are there. And I really hope that your content creation, your channel, whatever it may be, you know, takes off. And we'll go over what I post or how I edit Instagram videos, TikTok videos, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, hope you guys are gonna enjoy this, and I'll see you guys.